welcome in. My name is Callie, and this is my channel, Oracle Wise Living. I hope you're doing well whenever you're viewing this message. Please use your discernment whenever you're watching my videos and viewing my content as well. I'm picking up on like some low vibrational energies, but I wasn't picking up that earlier. It's just, I guess it's getting to the time when I'm coming live, so I'm picking it up. There's something here about someone just cannot believe that someone is celibate, that they don't have a, they're not in doing sexual activities and things like that. I don't know. I feel like these people have never been celibate or have never refrained from exchanging their sexual energies in some kind of way. So they cannot understand or fathom that. Yeah, they do not know how to transmute and move those energies. It's I don't know. I don't know why I'm picking that up, but maybe you are dealing with that as well. Someone who just cannot believe that people can be human beings and choose to refrain from having any kind of sexual activity. But anyway, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and call on the angels, guides, ancestors here and now to protect us during this transmission, during this time. Thank you guys for being here. It is May the 13th, of course. And we're just getting started with this video. All day, I was getting different downloads and I was just writing different things down. So I'm going to share those with you today. With our last live as well, I wanted to remember to get some information about the Pluto in retrograde and this Pluto in retrograde as well as Aquarian energy and what that means. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and I want to also share a couple of prayers with you. I got a lot of information to share tonight. Okay. This prayer I want to start sharing every day when I come on here. We will see though. I might just post it in another like short video. Heavenly Mother and Heavenly Father, in the name of Jesus Christ, I come before you asking for protection over my mind, my spirit, and my work. Cover this space with peace and truth. Let only what is aligned with light, wisdom, and love flow through my channel and my voice. In the name of Jesus Christ, I ask that anything rooted in confusion, fear, deception, or harm be removed and not allowed to attach to me or my path. And so it is. Okay, this is also an all-inclusive source of all wisdom, clarity, truth, love, and life. I ask for protection over my mind, my spirit, my voice, my path. Let only truth, peace, and clarity flow through me in my work. Let this channel be a space of insight, healing, and truth for all who need it. And so it is. Hello, welcome in. Thank you guys for being here. Okay, as always, give me the discernment to speak with clarity, integrity, strength. Strengthen me when I feel overwhelmed or uncertain, and keep me grounded in truth. Let this channel be used for guidance, healing, and understanding for those meant to receive it. And I do surrender this work unto your hands. And I trust your protection and direction over all things. In Jesus Christ's name, amen. Okay, so you guys around, hello, welcome in. Thank you guys for being here. Around 2 p.m. today, I was getting, people are feeling emotionally overstimulated right now, but acting detached at the same time, you know? So I'm also picking up like a lot of hidden resentment and unspoken tension is surfacing in relationships right now. Also, collective energy feels watchful. So people are observing more than interacting, which is okay, you know. Strong themes of karmic reflection. What people avoided emotionally is circling back around. So that's something to be mindful about. The collective theme is, you know, intuition is definitely heightened right now, but so is projection and paranoia. So it's important to continue discerning facts and feelings as well. There's something about communication, energy feeling indirect and passive aggressive. So instead of like straightforward, like, you know. Anyway, there's something here about many people are revealing friendships, online communities, and who truly support them. So thank you guys for being here. Thank you so much. Make sure to hit that like button as well as be a subscriber if you would like a free reading from me, okay? There is a little energy of spiritual burnout going on right now, like needing to ground, sleep, hydrate, rest right now. And people are craving authenticity and can sense forced energy quickly, right? So, and it's like a collective thing, right? So I'm picking up on lots of like reflection energy today and, you know, throughout this night since about 2 p.m. today. But someone is trying to process emotions logically, but their intuition keeps interrupting them. And definitely feels like collective reset, especially emotionally right now. So maybe you can relate to that as well. There's lots of like hidden feelings that are surfacing, good and bad. The collective needs more grounding, not stimulation right now. Okay? The collective needs more grounding, not stimulation right now. And this Pluto retrograde in Aquarius will be ineffective until October, right? So that's telling me that once that goes direct again, we'll be in whatever shadow work, whatever things we're working on right now is going to be the main gist, I guess you could say, the main theme till 2040 or 2032. Like, I'm no joke, you guys. Like, this is not a joke. So anyway, the key words you can think about are emotional exhaustion, people lurking, watching energy, endings, detachment, spiritual burnout, jealousy, and envy dynamics are being shown right now. So I'm also getting that someone is realizing they cannot access your energy the same way they used to. I've been getting strong energy of people outgrowing old versions of themselves. So love that energy, okay? Outgrowing and moving on. I'm also picking up like collective lessons. I wrote all this down, you guys. So the collective lesson is like, not every delay is rejection. Some things just need to become clearer. Okay? There's something about that. Hello, you guys. Welcome in. Also, many are sensing hitting tension in friendships, groups, and online spaces right now. So it's not just, you know, you feeling that certain kind of way. If you're thinking that or feeling that way. And spiritually, people are being called back into grounding routines instead of constant chaos. So that's another good thing. I also got someone in the collective maybe craving validation while pretending to be emotionally detached. Yeah. I don't know if I told you that, guys, this or not, but someone has been silently observing your growth but refusing to acknowledge your transformation publicly or openly. So yeah. And the collective's learning right now the difference between intuition and emotional triggers as well. That's another thing, right? A lot of people are being pushed to stop over explaining themselves, why they do what they do, etc. Okay, just do it. You know, just be yourself. Don't worry about it. If someone wants to be judgmental, let them be judgmental. That's their problem. There's a need, and I feel like this. Someone needs to be told this. Like, whoever's like bad mouthing, foul mouthing, or coming together over someone. If they're like, say it's me, for instance. Say a group of people's conversating, gaslighting, you know, whatever, because they don't like me or cannot stand me. Then they're creating their own karma. They're not getting good karma. They're creating negative karma for themselves. So anyway, there's something about that as well. So there's a need to release expired connections that are only survive through history. Okay? Just because you know someone does not mean you have to be around them or be associated with them. Just because you see them, someone you know, and you know that person's not good for you, you don't have to mingle with that person. Just because you know the people through history, that's not alignment, you guys. That's not alignment. Understand? Okay, so yesterday I was talking about the Pluto in Aquarius. I've been talking about it lately a lot, but it goes direct October the 15th. Okay, so until then, the theme will continue to be deep inner transformation, shadow work, and power dynamics, changes around technology, community, and identity, reevaluating friendships, online spaces, and collective energy. Pluto will stay direct until 2040. And also got the numbers 222, then 666, as well as 555. And I was hearing, I didn't write the time down, but it's somewhere after 2 o'clock until now, you guys. But I was getting someone is using AI as a decoy to cover up a trail to get away with something. And I was picking up Montana. I heard the mountains. I also heard Big Bear, Lake, or Retreat. Yeah. And then something I heard artifacts as well. So that was something as well. Thank you, NGD Mining. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Adon. Godbolt for being here. Thank you, Nika Kamal Gupta. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Brass Limit, for being here. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you, Soppies. Soppy. Welcome in. I love that. That's cute. I like that name. Okay. I have one more little note, you guys, okay? And then we'll get into some tarot. But the collective theme, old situations may resurface, right? Still for closure, clarity, and the final lessons, though. Also, there's something about heavy main character energy, okay? Collectively, so there's going to be ego clashes. There's going to be attention seeking, and there is definitely some kind of validation seeking BS or whatever. Dreams are very significant. Synchronicities right now. Random memories may be more intense lately. We're trying to, make them make sense. There's a strong need for nervous system regulation before reacting emotionally. And that was the last thing I put, you guys. So I hope those help. You can always come back and rewatch the video and but that's just something I needed to share with you guys. It's relevant to someone, somewhere. So anyway, let's go ahead and get in the tarot. I feel like I want to do the what's the tea cards first. I'm going to shuffle this in. I'm going to do what's the tea. Let's do our oracles today first. Hope you're all doing well wherever you're from, where you're at. This is Oracle Callie with Oracle Wise Living. Thank you so much for tuning in and hanging out with me this hour. Let's see what's the tea. What needs to be coming out for the collective? Someone is in their head. Karmic friends. Got stalker energy again. At first it came out upside down, you guys. So I feel like someone could not be in their head. Someone's not over analyzing things. I like that. Put it out. Write it down and then put it out. Make a video on it or something. Get it out of your head. And then it helps, I'm telling you. Especially for someone who's dealt with OCD, it definitely helps. There's something here about someone not wanting to move on or saying someone's not moving on here as well. Came out reverse. That karmic friends was in reverse as well. So somebody could be finding out that certain friends are not karmic. But at the same time, you could be definitely dealing with some kind of karmic friend. There could be some kind of secret competition going on that you might not know about. I wouldn't worry too much about it. That's what I say. Don't worry about it. Especially if you don't know. Don't go looking for problems, especially if there isn't any. There's something here about keeping your friends close, but make sure you keep them enemies closer. I could be speaking to someone that's married, so be careful who you keeping close by you. Yeah. Also, someone could be that offer, that coffee date offer as well. You guys, if you would like to donate to the channel as well, you can donate and leave a positive review. Positive energy exchange is definitely appreciated. You can do so on ko-fi.com. That's where my reviews are at. I just started doing that not too long ago, but I think there's a few already on there. And I'm grateful, you guys, for the comments and the positive energy. And there's that stalker at the bottom. And there are wolf in sheep's clothing. They're just looking for some kind of big money or payout because they're wanting to start some kind of drama. Well, they're looking in the wrong place. They're looking in the wrong place, is all I gotta say. Thank you, NGD Mining, for saying that. I don't get told that enough. I seriously don't. A compliment is always, someone could be carless, and someone could definitely be some kind of carless groupie right now in your energy. Or they see you as a carless groupie. I don't know. Or you see someone as a carless groupie. Yeah, it looks like someone is fishing for compliments as well, or comments. Someone could be all into partying and drinking. Someone's a partier. Someone's popping champagne bottles. Maybe someone needs to go party. Someone could be trying to dirt dig on someone and bring up their past history of when they were a partier or something. I'm getting. Yeah, I don't feel like you have love on the brain, collective. You're like more focused on like healing, regeneration right now. Yeah, baby, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. You make me feel so good. Bad, 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 bad boy. I have no idea who sings that song. Bad, 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 bad boy. You make me feel so good. Bard. So there's a bard. Someone could play an instrument. It looks like a guitar. You could be known as a small town legend. I'm getting. There's something here about some kind of aesthetic. I like that. Seeker of self-restraint, right? Abstinence, purification, and discipline. Definitely aesthetic. A vibe. If it's for the greatest good, I'm with it. You know. Definitely something here about purification and discipline. Is someone's getting some kind of awareness of that? Yeah. Maybe you are a seeker of self-restraint. You're going to be known as some kind of legend, and someone that is very disciplined, and something here about having some kind of purification in your community, society, cooperation. I love that. Hell yeah. Legend, aesthetic, and community. You're definitely going to be some positive legend here. A keeper of epic tales. Yeah, you could be a diviner. You could also be an oracle, a reader, a seer, a medium. Seer of the unseen. Foresight, insight, and cosmic connection like myself. You can have a crystal ball as well. See my crystal ball, you guys? Well, let's see what else. Bad, 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 bad boy. There's something here. If you're not, there's something here about having a cosmic connection. We all are cosmically connected. A lot of people don't want to believe that, but sometimes their personal beliefs don't go past that, you know, from which they've learned or been exposed to. Some people don't want to think outside of the box and can't see past their own nose, so to speak, or their own religion, their own whatever, you know. And that's okay, whatever gives people community, love, and acceptance. But I don't feel like it's right if you go against one person or certain people because of who they are. It's not okay. That's not right. Yeah, someone could definitely be a musician here. Continue being a musician. Someone is very talented. You have a lot of healing energy. Lots of color. You see those colors? You heal multiple auras, multiple energies with your music. So continue making that music. Okay? There is something here about composer of harmony. There's certain harmonies and frequencies that you're putting together. There's something here about having You're some kind of creation here. Passionate creation is healing medicine for others. Okay. Definitely some kind of soulful sound. Someone could be celebrating something soon as well in the community. I love that, you guys. Welcome in. Thank you for being here, viewers. Thank you so much for the lovely likes. Thank you so much. Sending you love and light, you guys. Okay, let's see what else. Today, these cards are speaking to us the loudest. Someone could be saying that someone is homeless. Know that this could be talking about bankruptcy, somebody just with employment, somebody who's a wanderer, somebody who's in solitude, right? Somebody could be afraid of this as well. Captain. Yeah, never forget that. You are the captain of your own ship, the master of your own fate. And don't let anybody take that away from you. Something here about being very objective and also a leader in your own right, even if it means being homeless. Right? I ain't laughing about that, because if it's for the right reasons, I'm with you. I would not sell out for a house. No, don't do that. No, baby, no, baby. You can't take none of this stuff here on the earth with you when you go. Yeah, definitely see some kind of player energy here. That's a hunter. Coming out again in the energy. Some kind of survival, pursuit, stalker energy. Somebody is a hunter here. Who's a socialite, known as a known player in the community here. Like, I'm seeing faces. Like, I could see you. Like, I feel your energy and can see you. Whether you look me in my eyes or not, that doesn't matter. Yeah. Whoever this player, this hunter, they're criminal. They're a criminal. Now, don't get me wrong now. I always stay on the right side of the law. But I had my run-ins whenever I was when I was a kid. But I'm not a felon or anything. I'm not trying to be judgmental on anyone or anything like that. I'm just saying there's something here about someone who continues to try to be criminal. And you cannot put the old bullshit. You cannot continue to try to paint the same picture over and over and again. You know, everybody changes. When people say, no, they don't change, they're telling you that they don't change. Do you understand what I'm saying? When people tell you nobody changes, they're telling you that they themselves are not ever going to change. And I'm someone who consistently is changing. Mentally, emotionally, physically. You know, that's life. You know, it's not all about just getting out there. Yeah, that's part of it too. But that'd be my next phase, right? But there's something here about that. Someone who's been dealing with prison, going in and out of the justice system. Someone who's a transgressor of justice. Someone who's trying to do something to someone in the collective that's innocent. I'm getting that. Because they want to control them. They want to put some kind of discipline on them. Do you understand what I'm saying? Hello, Blue. Welcome in. And that kind of energy, for many years, I couldn't figure out. I couldn't put a label on it. But that kind of energy is slave handler energy. Like back in the ancient Egyptian days when they would run the slaves around. That's slave. I don't care what color they are. That's the slave handler energy, you guys. The energy. And then the gossiping and the jealousy, those are entities in themselves as well. Those are entities. People need to be praying to get rid of that. Not to try to make somebody conform because they feel bad or something like that. Pray that energy away. You know? You don't pray for somebody else to change. That's not right. Somebody's going to love you just the way you are. Like somebody's going to love me just the way I am. Someone could be a mother here. I see you. Blacksmith, clown, clergy. Bad, 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 bad boy. Could be girl though. Bad, 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 bad boy. I keep hearing boy though. But I do not, I'm not biased or prejudiced about age, sex, or religion. Or discriminatory, okay, you guys? This is all inclusive. Understand? Yeah, there's energies and stuff around me, and I grew up around narcissistic people and all sorts of different things. And being like, I don't label myself as a Heyoka or anything like that because that's like the Lakota tribe, but all those things, like, throughout my whole life, like, it was like I was soaking up different things, you know? Anger, hatred, all sorts of things, you guys. It's been so weird. But I've gotten older and learned to like balance it out and decipher it and know that it's not mine. You get what I'm saying? That's another thing. And see, I feel like this, like my cousins and my aunts and things, they should have told me about this stuff. Being healers themselves, into mysticism and things like that. Instead of, it's so weird. It makes me feel like now as an adult, like they were manipulating me. So no, I don't have anything to do with them people anymore. At all. Alright. My loneliness is killing me. Somebody could be into Britney Spears. Something about some Britney Spears. I don't know, guys. I ain't heard anything about Britney Spears since the 90s. I think that's who sings that. I don't know. Pop music. So we went from like some R&B or reggae music to like pop music. I don't know. Beauty salon. Somebody needs to go to the beauty salon. Yeah, I need to do my nails. I got a gift certificate to go for Christmas and I still haven't used it. I need to definitely go. I like to do my own though. I get nervous about going to like the nail salons and stuff, and then people coming out with like all sorts of messed up fingers and toes and stuff, so that worries me. I would rather have my own kit and do my own thing. You get me? Yeah, I'm just saying. There's something here about someone could be good at beauty, makeup, hair, eyelashes, maybe even tattoo and makeup. You know, that's a thing. A government building. The government building's coming out again. There's something here about someone working for the administrative agency, public service. Could be significant here in that nightclub. Somebody from a government building is going to be at some kind of nightclub. Something here about the polar extremes. I've been thinking a lot about Norway, Svalbard. Like, there's one a YouTuber. Her name is Cecilia Blomdahl, and I sincerely like recommend her. Like, I love her lifestyle. I love her and her boyfriend Christopher. I love them. Like, for real. That's who that reminds me of. I love them. Love. I love you guys as well. Thank you for being here. Yeah, continue. There's something here about being in productive environment, creative zone, technology hub. Could be significant as well. Someone could be at some kind of crossroads here, deciding on a government job or moving to some kind of frigid realm. I'm jealous if you are. The reason I say that, it would be very challenging, but the soul is wanting what the soul wants. You know what I'm saying? There's something about that as well. Something here about a cemetery, you guys. Resting place, memorial stones. Someone could be going, there is that concert. Look at that. We was talking about the theater or something like that yesterday. Orchestra. Maybe that was the other day. Yeah. My nights running into my days, you guys. I swear. Yeah. Look how that looks, though. Look how that building inside of there look. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Tavern. Drinks and beverages. Somebody could be at some kind of pub or some kind of bar, listening to music. Some wannabe government official could be at a bar talking trash. I don't know. I just said that. Okay, I'm not. There's something here about a forest cabin, cozy fireplace, remote getaway. That I would love to do that. Go to a remote getaway in a cozy cabin. Something here about an amusement park as well, guys. And the sea. Ocean, waves, and seaside. So somebody's going to be going to some kind of amusement nightclub, some kind of situation. Okay, let's get the tarot. The tarot. Somebody could be going to the spa. Remember that you do matter, and to always be grateful no matter your circumstances, okay? If you guys would like a personal reading from me, the mini readings are $11. And the extended readings where I create a video for you are $22. Okay, let's go ahead and get the tarot. Cut ties and cords from all siphoning energies, prying eyes, and monitoring spirits in this time, sending healing, love, and energetic frequencies to let go of any kind of heavy energies, okay? There's something here about, I like that. Continue to respect others' differences, right? We don't have to be the same. The world would be super boring and miserable if we was all the same, right? If we looked the same, believed the same, talked the same, it would be super boring. So there's something here about continue avoiding conflicts, okay? Or finding some kind of resolution within a community, a group, okay? Yeah, there's something here about balancing out your finances as well, okay? Holding on to financial security, possibly. Being frugal, holding on, keeps you from growing, though, and evolving. So, be careful not to hold on. Finances are, well, I shouldn't say that. Money is best. It works best for us if it ebbs and flows, right? Comes in and goes out. Comes in and goes out equally. But some of us do not have steady paychecks, right? That's just how it is. We don't work traditionally, right? So there's something about that. Balancing out our priorities is important too, you guys. Two of Pentacles energy. Someone could be thinking about, I don't know why I've been getting this, but I feel like someone is playing with the stocks. The Two of Pentacles energy. Or bank accounts, moving money around. There's something here about adaptation. Lots of financial energy here. Respecting differences is important. Yeah, here's that orchestra character. Look, that Seven of Pentacles or Seven of Cups. Looks like it's someone a conductor conducting an orchestra, or maybe it's the magician. Someone could be feeling very sad or isolated at this time. I'm sending you love and light. Okay. I know how hard it is to go through isolation and feelings of having to withdraw yourself. Continue searching for purpose. You know, if you're in this energy, I don't necessarily get a lot of illusions with that Seven of Cups. It could be. Someone could be in isolation and their mind could just be playing tricks on them, right? Take a step back and look at the bigger picture, right? Someone has a lot of choices to make. Someone could be trying to search for their purpose, but it looks like their imagination could be trying to play tricks on them, right? Could definitely be a Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn energy here. Someone is definitely worried about their stability, their foundation, whether it's built on a faulty foundation or a good foundation. I feel like this come out the sideways, so it's definitely a concern for Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio here, the Cups. And then we have the Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Pentacles, Earth energy. So, someone feels like there could be some kind of home conflict. Someone is also feeling like it's between that and being celebratory or celebrated. So I feel like you need to be ready to receive all opportunities coming your way. Okay? You need to be looking at the positive. Don't be looking at the negative. Don't be trying to look for problems when they're not there. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, it could be a lover situation here. Gemini energy. It could be a big choice. Someone could be affected by some kind of relationship here. Trying to heal some kind of relationship with someone from the past, maybe. There's something here about reaching out to others as well with gratitude and compassion at this time. There's definitely some kind of romantic situation here that's destined to happen. Could be happening within the next 8 weeks, you guys. 8 days. 8 of Wands, some kind of communication, okay? Be careful about this manipulative, cold, tyrant energy. King of Cups reversed. This person is upset. This person is angry, mad, will lie and say anything about anyone because they're upset. This person could be saying something about your ideas, your work. They could be trying to bring some kind of opportunity to you. But it's out of some kind of grief, out of some kind of despair, some kind of past resentment. They're looking at the things that they've done, possibly to you, that you did not deserve. That's why they're doing this. Yeah. They're wanting to hold on to what is decayed. That's why. They're wanting to hold on to fear, to attachment, to deception. They're not wanting to heal anything. But you are the magician, remember that, okay? I like that this is coming out. That Seven of Cups was reminding me of it. Remember that you are the magician, Jim. You could be a Gemini. This is heavy Mercury energy, right? So lots of air energy. The air communication works in your favor. When you speak, the spotlight goes to you. Okay? You can be any sign. You don't have to be you can be any sign and be that character, okay? This is definitely talks about having talent, manifesting your miracles even could happen with this magician card. Lots of potential here. Lots of potential to jump timelines from a negative situation to a positive situation. Yeah. Especially if you're being bullied or have been bullied by someone. I don't care if you're a male or a female. You know, men get bullied by feminine energies as well. And vice versa, right? I feel like someone's being bullied, you guys. and it's making them have some kind of self-doubt and making them feel weak, like demasculated in some kind of way. And that's not right for any man to feel demasculated, right? Or female, right? We should all feel empowered with who we're with. You know? We should build each other up. Yeah, it looks like that they're having some kind of obstacles. Could be a fire energy, Leo energy. It looks like there's some kind of obstacles and frustration. They could be afraid to commit. It could be a King of Wands, guys. Yeah. There's something here about karma's playing out. There's going to be some kind of karmic cycles for King of Wands here. But it's up to you how, it's up to both of you guys or whoever's in the relationship or situationship to how it plays out, right? It could play out positive or negative. It looks like someone does not want a new beginning, though. Yeah, they have some kind of emptiness, void, stagnation. They do not want to open up their heart. They have a blocked heart chakra, and they're very emotional immature, whoever that King of Wands is. Or whoever the King of Wands is thinks that about someone, maybe. Okay, cooking what I have. This is going to be for you. You got the Empress cooking. You have the Empress coming out here. So continue being in that Empress energy, okay? Don't chase anything, attract. Beautiful energy to be in. Very creative energy. Loving energy. Nurturing energy. That's what's surrounding you right now, okay? I hope that helps. At the bottom of the deck, we got that star. I hope that helps, though, okay? Let's see. Blue, Lens, OG. Okay, this one's going to be for you, Blue. This is the second one, okay? You got the Sun. And you have the Five of Cups reverse here. So it's telling me continue focusing on positive energies, okay? Continue focusing on the Sun even if you have to. It looks like there was some kind of acceptance and moving on, finding peace, okay? Or this is what's going to be coming into place for you through your life path or your spiritual path. Know that it is a new day wherever you're at, okay? There's going to be a new day. And there's going to be a new beginning of something new very soon. Yeah, there's a lot of acceptance and moving on with this. No longer looking back at the negative energies. Look at the positive. What can be? What can become? You know? I hope that helps. Thank you for letting me read for you, Blue. Let's see who else. Okay, let's just do number 3 next, okay? Number 3. Okay, this is going to be for Justin Kessinger. Okay, so there's something here about a tower reverse. You're avoiding suffering. Like, you got to give up something. You got to let this tower just take its course. Don't try to avoid some kind of karmic energy here, Justin. There's something here about maybe you feel certain about something, but you're not really certain about it. Spirit's saying you got to look at both sides of the story. You got to look at all perspectives, not just one. There's something here about avoiding a tower, though, okay? Yeah. Maybe I'm getting like a fear of suffering. I hope that helps. Yeah, not wanting to move forward with something. Maybe there's some kind of canceled journey or canceled plans moving forward. Let go of whatever this attachment, whatever these people, places, things are, or this death reverse. You're avoiding some kind of spiritual transformation here. You could have been dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius feminine in the past. Yeah. Who made you put your guard up. Or someone that was messing with your head. You get what I'm saying? I'm getting feminine energy off of it. But because of those two Scorpio cards, that Tower and that Death card, I'm getting, I mean, it could have been a masculine, or it could have been like a dark feminine energy. I hope that helps. Hello, Jasperi. Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, thank you. I'm doing well. I hope you're doing well. Jashiana. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Ganesha. Yeah. Someone's trying to win at all costs here. Someone's very betrayal. That is, I mean, if you know Jap, you guys, you know what that is. Ganesha. I would love to go to India. Absolutely. My soul resonates a lot with, yeah, Josh Sri Krishna. Yeah. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. It's a blessing to have your energy and you guys be here, for real. So let's see. We have, sometimes the victory is not worth the cost, so be careful about putting up a fight when there needs not to be one, right? So there's also something here about you could be someone who carries all the baggage, emotional baggage in your family, and it puts a strain on you, right? There could be like a lot of like arguing and adversity, maybe. Be wise and take life as it comes, right? There is always more than one way to do things as well. Always. Ah! Yeah, you're going to get some kind of information or some kind of new idea very soon. Okay? Yes, usually I pull, like, for my subscribers, I'll pull like a few cards if you ask, and I see it in the chat. But then I do like the oracle readings, and then I'll do like collective, whatever pops out. Thank you, Cedra, for being here. Speak your truth and achieve your goals, okay? Lots of sharp mind, mental, positive energy coming through. Yeah, it's going to bring in some kind of new beginning for your family. Okay, know that your dreams are going to come true. I feel like if there is some kind of argument or competition here in the background, it's definitely been seen. You're speaking your truth to the people that needs to be known to. So there is going to be some kind of positive paradise, some kind of positive energy. 10 of Cups, whatever that represents for you. Okay. Everything is blossoming, and life is a miracle, right? Life is a miracle. Life is a miracle. There's that Tower and the Emperor. Okay. I feel like it's a Tower. Like, I see this a lot. Like, it's a Tower moment that somebody's Emperor is like right at their back door. It's like you're ready for your Emperor, right? Feminine or masculine. I mean, yeah. Femme or masculine. It's like your Emperor is right there, but it's a Tower moment. So, all I gotta say is if this is your Emperor, you're the Emperor. I feel like someone is... It's not a bad Tower. Is what I'm saying. It's not a bad Tower. It's like, yes, they see you and they feel you, and it's just like they know you're there, okay? And it's just like you gotta remind yourself to always expect the unexpected, right? And it could create a foundational shift, because what are they afraid of? To be happy, I feel like. And that's not bad. It's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing to be happy. But you could be afraid to mess shit up, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you haven't dated or went out and been in relationships in a long time. So I can relate to that. You know, I get it. I definitely get it. Own your space in the world with confidence, Emperor. Own your space with confidence. Authority, leadership, maybe even becoming a father if you're not already a father. Pioneering even new lands. That Emperor can represent pioneering new lands even. You know, I don't hear that from a lot of readers very often, but you can definitely represent that. Always expect the unexpected. I feel like there's going to be two people getting thrown out of some kind of house here. Some kind of house. And someone's Emperor is going to come in. And it's going to be like some kind of happy dreams coming true. Yeah, that's just what I'm getting, guys. It's like lightning is striking the tower. And they're going to be thrown out. Because they're not contributing to society, humanity, or anything. Right? They're just taking. So, there's that. Yeah, baby, yeah. Let your voice shine. That's what we're doing here at Oracle Wise Living, always. And I am your host tonight, Oracle Callie, bringing you the live astrology and psychic downloads for the collective. No high priestess, high priest energy. I return to sender all negative energies against my collective. May they reap what they have sown. Can't get no worse, baby. Can't get no worse. Only up from here. Ten of Swords reverse and the High Priestess cannot get any worse. There's only up from here. And I'm going to let my inner voice shine. I'm going to let my intuition speak. I'm going to stand in my divine truth. Because I have something to offer the world. Humanity. Something that cannot be stolen, destiny swapped, or taken. There's something here about someone having some kind of new romance as well. New feelings. So if that's something that you're wanting, you have to open your heart up, right? You got to open that heart up. Yeah, it's divine justice coming in. I mean, that's another way to look at relationships, like karmic lessons, you know? All relationships in our lives. It's one way to look at it. Every one of them. It's like karmic energies are playing out. Karma or dharma, right? That's why it blows my mind when people think that they're there to serve people's karma. That's like redundant. That is besides the point. That's not how it goes. That's where you're messing up, buddy. Or lady. Yeah. Use your intuition to set your moral compass always, okay? Justice. Always. Yep. And last but not least, you guys, continue manifesting because there's going to be new cycles coming in. Like I was saying earlier tonight in the astrology chat. It'll be October the 15th when this Pluto retrograde ends. And then we will go back direct into Pluto and Aquarius. Pluto Aquarius energy until 2040. So all these little seeds being planted is fixing to plummet. I mean, not plummet, but once we go direct, everything's going to push forward again. That's what I mean. The Pluto and Aquarius energy. The age of Aquarius. Age of Aquarius. That's what I'm talking about. Age of Aquarius. Age of Aquarius. Use your intuition. Absolutely. Okay. I gotta stop, guys. It's the Fool. The Fool card popping out again, okay? Don't be afraid to take that leap of faith into the unknown, okay? There's something here about being open to embark on a new adventure. I definitely am, right? We are pushing forward. The collective is definitely seen as innocent here. There's new beginnings here. Lots of wondering energy. I don't feel so much of a wonder. Maybe you are a wonder. Maybe earlier in the oracle cards, maybe you're not a homeowner. Maybe there's something here about someone, I don't know. I don't want to say that. Homeless. I don't feel like it, you know, I don't know. There's something here about having some kind of new life path, though, okay? New life path. Opening up very soon. Okay, you guys. Thank you for the lovely likes and hanging out and being here. If you guys would like to reach out to me, you most definitely can and book a reading. My readings are open, okay? The extended and the mini readings are open, okay? I'm sending you love and light. Hello, Lita. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. It's good to see you. I was just about to hop off. You could go back and rewatch the video if you if you would like. Thank you for being here. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Make sure to hit the like button as well. I'm sending you so much love, you guys. Have a wonderful night, okay? Peace, love, and light.